Good morning, I'm Ian Bailey.
And I'm Caitlin Henschel.
And it is December 1st, day 4. Please stand for the pledge of the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On this day in history, Rosa Parks was arrested in 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama. When Parks was asked to give up her seat to a white passenger, she refused. She was arrested, and what followed is civil rights history. She was found guilty on December 5th, 1955, for violating the city ordinance and fined $10 plus a court fee. And now, here is a short video celebrating Rosa Parks' legacy.
Most of us know the inspiring story of Rosa Parks, the African-American civil rights activist who refused to give up her seat on a segregated bus in Montgomery, Alabama in 1955. The bus boycott spurred by Parks' arrest would help bring down the racist laws of the Jim Crow South and turn a young preacher named Martin Luther King Jr. into the country's best-known civil rights leader. But we bet you didn't know that the story behind the bus boycott isn't quite as simple as it might seem. To start with, Rosa Parks wasn't the first black woman to resist bus segregation in Montgomery. In fact, several different women had been arrested for the same offense in the last 12 months. One of them was 15-year-old Claudette Colvin. On March 2nd, 1955, she was riding the bus home from high school when the driver demanded she give up her seat for a white woman. After Colvin refused, police officers arrived on the scene and dragged her off the bus in handcuffs. Claudette Colvin would go on to become one of 4 black female plaintiffs in Browder v. Gale, the Supreme Court case that would effectively end bus segregation. As a longtime volunteer in the Montgomery chapter of the NAACP and secretary to its president, Rosa Parks advised and supported Colvin. She knew that local black leaders had been thinking about how to confront bus segregation in Montgomery for years before 1955. She also knew they were looking for a test case, an upstanding citizen they could rally the community around. But Parks certainly didn't plan on becoming that test case herself until December 1st, 1955. At the wheel of the Cleveland Avenue bus that day was James Blake, the very same driver who had ordered Parks off his bus after a confrontation 12 years earlier. Parks was sitting in the middle section of the bus when Blake told her and 3 other black riders to stand up so that one white man could sit. The 3 other black riders moved, but she refused. Some people have said Parks was simply too exhausted from working a long day to move to the back of the bus, but she said later she wasn't physically tired, just tired of giving in to Jim Crow. The real story behind the Montgomery bus boycott may not be as simple as the myth, but it is no less powerful. The courageous resistance of Rosa Parks, Claudette Colvin, and other ordinary women became the life force of the civil rights movement.
You know, Rosa Parks has a lot of audacity for not giving up her seat, and that just shows that you should really stand up for what you feel is right. But in this case, sit down for what is right. Seniors, please submit recommendations for class motto and class song to either Ms. Kemmerer or Mr. Zach ASAP. Remember, you must hand in song lyrics along with the class song suggestion.
SAD will be sponsoring a Too Smart to Start poster contest. The poster will be mounted on an 8.5 by 11-inch white poster board. The poster must include the words "Too Smart to Start." The deadline is December 11th. Submit your entry to Miss Moorhan. Contest is open to all 7th through 12th graders. And also, SAD has enough student volunteers for the holiday extravaganza tomorrow. However, all SAD members are encouraged to independently attend and support the community as well as SAD.
Attention all band members. All band members will have an additional band rehearsal this cycle on day 6, period 9, Tuesday, December 5th, to prepare for our concert. Anyway, anyone who is a chorus-only student will still go to chorus with Miss Uravage, period 9, that day.
Today's weather. Happy winter!
Woo!
December 1st is the start of the meteorological winter. Bring it on. It'll start off with dry conditions, partly to mostly sunny skies with temps into the mid-40s. The weekend is looking even more impressive with temps closer to the 50s, both Saturday and Sunday.
It's famous Forster Friday, and that means it's shout-out time.
Ms. Evan would like to say great work this week to Tyler Spaldnick. Keep it up.
Miss Weiss would like to shout out to Kevin Kelly for being an A-plus calculus tutor for his peers.
Miss Bailey would like to send shout-outs to Maya Reesner, Ellie Burley, Gabrielle Rizik, and Matthew Rout for making our new student Alicia Chain feel welcome to our school. They all made her first days here easier, and they continue to watch out for her and help in any way they can. Thank you.
Mr. Monahan would like to shout out to Skylar Christensen and Ashley Peterson for consistently working hard and completing their work during study hall. And shout out to Adeline Human for never giving up and succeeding in graphing linear equations in math class.
Shout out to Noah Yates, who saw Finn Yout walking to school today and stopped to give him a ride.
And shout out to Dr. Ilya, who jumped in on a basketball game in gym class when they were a player short and didn't break anything or embarrass himself. And actually, he was quite the baller.
And finally, shout out to Ellie Meyer for helping out a sick classmate.
And today for lunch, steak and cheese hoagie, peppers and onions, sweet potato puffs, apple slices, pineapple chunks, and fruited jello. Oh, and by the way, it's also Eat a Red Apple Day. Look at that.
Whoa! And since it is December and it is Christmas month, we decided that this month's theme is giving and sharing. So we leave you with this quote: friends share all things.
Have a great weekend, Forsters, and don't forget to head to downtown Forest City tomorrow for the annual holiday extravaganza. Beginning at 2 p.m., local businesses along with students from Forest City Regional will be participating in all kinds of fun activities. The tree lighting and caroling begins at 5:15. It should be a lot of fun. See you there. Oh, and happy birthday to Jordan and Jared Nahn. See you later.